Hi, this is Kirk Welch. Regardless of if you operate a bank, credit union, or are a debt buyer, every financial institution needs to attract and replace revenues into their operation that were lost due to this global financial crisis, and focus on the most effective ways to rebuild trust and drive stable long-term growth. But the bigger question is, how? So I'll start here by cutting right to the chase. As you know, we're currently in the Great Recession and the weakest recovery ever. Also, our government hasn't helped matters either, like passing the fee-killer Dodd-Frank Act in the middle of the night, leaving financial institutions scrambling for new sources of revenue and forcing large layoffs. To prove my point, banks are now entering the payday loan market because of lost revenue and Dodd-Frank. I'm going to come back to the state of the economy in a moment, but first, I'm going to make a big, bold statement and promise to you about the economy. And no, it's not about the end of the business world as we know it. But first, this narrower statement. I am a master of second attempt collection systems. Over the past 20 years, my customers have enjoyed attracting millions of additional dollars that most others simply and easily overlooked. My clients have replaced huge amounts of dollars without any additional risk. With all due respect to you and your credit manager, these are the same accounts that operations just like yours attempted to recover, and they were systematically emplaced with existing primary collection agencies or attorneys, and they got what they got. Then they were forgot about. Just like you, most of my customers already have an established seasoned recovery program in place. They already use third-party collection agencies in their recovery operations. Now here's a bold statement. In one case last year, my system returned $157,000 from salvaged charge-off files my customer viewed as worthless and even considered selling for less than pennies on the dollar. These files had already been attempted in-house and by 3 other collection agencies before placement into my system. Because of an explosion of data and my system's proper application, this customer got back $157,000 on files that were once considered worthless. Most all of my clients experienced significant increases in revenue over their previous years. Some customers do it with primary placement, while most others enhance their revenue from second and even third attempts on older accounts that were considered stagnant. All of my customers added revenue by the practical application of this advanced technological system. As you're sitting here watching this video, you may be thinking, our business already has a collection program in place and we're covered. Again, I'm not here to disrespect you or your collection department because there is some truth to being covered. However, your collection program left as is outdated and leaves a lot of usable dollars on the table, melting like an ice cube in July. Unlock the value in your older accounts. I have the data to prove my claims. The good news is there are now known and reliable new principles of recovery that when deployed properly and in a practical matter, can return huge sums of money back into your operation, which can be used to further your success or even save your business. That is what I'm here to focus on today, the practical application of a proven system that will maximize dollars returned back to your operation and how this system will energize your operation with a new source of revenue without adding any additional risk or adding any additional time to your operation. I started in the industry in 1985, and since then, I have returned millions of dollars to my clients, far outperforming my competition. I put recovery systems to work for retailers such as Kmart, national banks, oil companies such as Texaco, Diamond Shamrock, BP Amoco, Phillips 66, just to name a few. I'm going to offer you this system today, and in some cases even pay you up front for your work without buying your debts. But first know this, most recovery departments today perform poorly, not because of the sour economy or massive job losses, but because these departments still use 25-year-old tactics that simply haven't been updated in years and are not engineered to use available technology for the enhancement to the bottom line. If your fee revenue has fallen off over the past few years and you just can't seem to get the results you need, don't blame the economy, don't blame the government, and don't blame yourself either. Hardly anyone has been taught the difference between programs that worked decades ago and modern recovery systems that replace lost fee revenue. If you re-engineer your collections department with these new principles of recovery, you will see and enjoy an immediate lift in revenue and dramatic results. If you desire more money from your operation, you're in the right place. And honestly, it's not that time-consuming to implement. I can prove to you and show you how my customers replaced millions of dollars in lost revenues and fees that were consumed by the economy and by new government rules. But now, as I'd promised earlier, when you contact me and arrange a chat, I will reveal a prized secret internet technique my company discovered several years ago while working on DDA accounts. This technique has become so powerful, it provides wealth and security to my operation and to my clients, and it can even spot defaults before they happen. And no, it's not Facebook. But now, before we end this video, I want to leave you with one question. You should send it to yourself with a delivery date sometime around the year 2020, just about the statute of limitations on your accounts. And the question is, what did you do when fee revenue was down and the internet and technology made it possible to recover these lost revenues? When the time was right, a company that is truly credible with a solid track record stepped forward with a proven plan for you to capitalize and strengthen your business. What did you do? If my offer interests you, it's time to capitalize and take action. So, before you get busy with other matters, get me your contact information or phone number and line up a chat. Thank you.